I'm recording this video as a behind-the-scenes look into a project called Agence, a short dynamic film that uses AI to power a real-time story for VR, mobile, and PC. Perhaps you're interested in AI, virtual reality, interactive narratives, or some combination of all three. If so, then I hope you'll enjoy the story behind this very special project. For the past decade, interactive stories have been both my career and playground. But a few years ago, I started on a journey to combine real-time storytelling with artificial intelligence. Because A, it's the future of entertainment, and B, artificial intelligence is poised to be humanity's greatest tool, and story might be the best way to make sense of it. So, in early 2018, I partnered with the National Film Board of Canada, who have been innovating on storytelling for more than 80 years. Together with David and Anita from the Toronto studio, we developed a concept and turned it into a vision video. Please watch it, and even if you think I'm crazy, send me your feedback. I need to know. And with additional funding support from the Canada Media Fund and Ontario Creates behind us, we rallied an incredible team of interdisciplinary artists, strategists, and engineers. And for the past 2 years, our small team has been developing a real-time experience around the notion of three-way authorship, where our storytelling as creators, the audience decision through interactivity, and the virtual character's reaction through artificial intelligence would all influence one another to generate a different story with every viewing. It has been a long and winding road, but we are very proud of what we built, and we hope you like it too, so check it out.
In the beginning, our universe was an algorithm.
The experience opens with an origin story of small, intelligent creatures called the Agents, who live on a barren, floating planet. Gravity goes straight down in this world, so the Agents need to balance and counterbalance with each other.
Cooperating to survive.
Until you show up
There's something outside of this simulation.
with the power to change their existence forever. We've stayed clear from clunky UI or complex interfaces so that it's just you, the planet, and the Agents. The audience can pick up these little creatures, throw them if you want, but please be nice, or rotate the sky to change their point of view. We built a number of custom systems controlling things like agent attention and emotion, the musical score, and even dynamic cameras for generative cinematic moments, so that each version of the film unfolds uniquely and just for you. But the most important interaction is planting magical flowers that, being film nerds, we nickname MacGuffins.
Oh, that's a MacGuffin.
Because they are the catalyst that changes everything. Love, loss, discovery, betrayal, death, and rebirth are all possible stories that could manifest on each planet in our simulated universe. But it's up to you to choose to plant the flower or not. The stars of this experience are cute little agents powered by game AI, or heuristic functions and state machines that tell them what to do, which makes them super fun to watch and interact with. But here's the cool innovation part. In our pause menu is a feature to swap their little brains with something far more interesting: neural networks. So instead of just doing what they're told by their programming, these little creatures are capable of thinking and acting for themselves. Now, we're super excited about this part of the project because we believe it marks a bit of a turning point for AI in entertainment. Like the older technology, the game AI is handing over the torch to these new creatures who, even though they're very simple right now, can learn and evolve infinitely. And because we want to update the experience with new brains beyond launch, we want our film to be a format or a stage upon which this transition can happen. As you probably know, AI is really hard. But through our experience in making this project, we've built some simple tools that we think will make this technology more accessible. You see, the agent's ability to think and react on their own comes from a method called reinforcement learning. We train them with rewards and penalties as they live their lives and deaths on repeat millions of times over, but they get smarter with each iteration. And thanks to lots of guidance and patience and wisdom from our engineering mentors, Pablo, Corey, you guys are the best. Thank you. We've seen interesting behaviors like playing chicken, a fight club, dancing, whatever these ones are doing, and even simple emergent social hierarchies and signs of cooperation. All this to say, it has been fascinating, and we want to generate interest in training more brains, not just to allow our film to evolve, but to use our story world as a vehicle to better understand machine intelligence. During the making of Agence, we've built an API for managing, deploying, and collecting AI training results, as well as a published training environment based on the social scenarios and dilemmas within the film. These simple tools saved us time and made a big difference in our workflow. And so we're open sourcing them so that anyone who is interested in using reinforcement learning with Unity's ML agents can use and build upon what we've already made. And if a collaborator trains a super interesting brain, then by all means we want it in our film just to see what happens. It's worth noting that over the next many months we will be evolving this initiative under the name Project Gilgamesh, so the current tools are pretty bare bones and require solid technical know-how to use. However, our goal is to continue these efforts beyond just entertainment to make reinforcement learning more accessible through the power of storytelling. We also believe that game engines like Unity are unlocking a very powerful innovation in AI, where instead of looking at charts and graphs and math all day, we can now coexist with and observe, learn from, and potentially empathize with these intelligent creatures who are rapidly evolving before our very eyes. Wow, that is deep. So check out agents.ai for all kinds of stuff, and for everyone involved in the making of this experience, thank you from the bottom of my heart for making this dream come true.